It was an unbelievable moment for me, and obviously to do it when we were struggling a little bit as well made it that little bit more special. So yeah, it was a great place to do it and a great time. So hopefully there are a few more to come.
You're a bit modest when you said we were struggling. We were 85, weren't we? And really struggling up against it. And you came in and had a big partnership with Dean.
Yeah, Dino. He was fantastic for the short period he was with us. He was a really calming influence on me, and just basically was in my ear telling me to stay calm and just take each ball as we did. And yeah, we managed to knuckle down and bat for a decent period of time and put on a nice little partnership together.
And what about getting that time? What did that feel like?
Yeah, it was a pretty special moment, to be fair. It's been one that I've been waiting for a while, to be fair. Yeah, it was one of them. It was a little bit of relief and just a lot of joy as well at the same time. And like I say, to do it in a sort of a high pressure situation of where we were, it was even more special.
I bet you've never batted for 6¼ hours before.
No, I haven't. Hopefully there'll be a few more, like we said. But yeah, it was one of them that I had a great time out in the middle with Dino. Dino was brilliant, and then the boys that came in after played some brilliant little hands in their own. So it was like, it's a great special moment for me, and like I said, hopefully there'll be a few more.
You had a pretty good run opening in the T20, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really good on a personal level, the T20, to sort of get an opportunity and just go out and be positive and enjoy myself. And a few shots came off, and it's quite nice. Got us off to a few good starts.
How did it all come about?
It was at Middlesex at Uxbridge. I think Stevie D had a sore neck, so we didn't play that game, and obviously there was a spot at the top of the order, and I got a couple hours before the game started. Jim came up to me and Matt and said, "Do you fancy giving it a crack?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're all there for it," and got a quick 30 odd and got off to a flyer in that game, and then went from there.
Now you've tasted that, is that where you want to be in the future?
Yeah, I'd love to. It's one of them that it's such a great place to bat, especially here with quick short boundaries and some generally good wickets. So it's a lot of fun, and it's a couple of them. I got us off to a few flyers, and it's one of them that next year, hopefully, if I do get an opportunity, is to try and take that a little bit further. But it was great fun, and hopefully we can do it again. So I'm totally paying free at the moment, and hopefully that'll continue for when I start bowling in the new year.
2018 looks like it's going to be an exciting one for us if we can carry on where we left off.
Yeah, obviously there's been a few appointment changes within the club, and there seems to be a great vibe around the new appointments and where we're heading as a club. We've got some unbelievable talent in the dressing room, and if we can access that in the right way and put on the performances that we know we can as a squad, I think we've got some huge prospects for 2018.
Of course, one of our prospects is out doing well out in Australia. What's it feel like to have shared a dressing room growing up with Goober?
Yeah, it's unbelievable to see what he's done. It's thoroughly deserved what he's done over the last 2-3 years in county cricket here on some pretty docile wickets as well. So it's unbelievable to see how it can happen and how it has happened, and I think the boys are so buzzing for him to be out there and putting on the big stage and showing what he can do. And the last 2 days or 3 days have probably been an unbelievable experience for him, and if anything, he's showed himself that he can do it on the highest stage, and if anything, that will stand him in good stead moving forward.
I'm guessing everybody else wants to be part of the action as well with him.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we've got some really good young talent and a little bit of experience that goes in with that now. So we've obviously got Jamie, who, if fit, is probably one of the quickest on the circuit at the moment. And obviously we've got a few youngsters in Tommy, Leachy, Don Bess. We've got some guys that, if they keep going the way they're going, they're always going to be knocking the door down. And like you say, it'll be quite nice to see a lot of guys from Somerset pulling on the 3 lines.
What about you?
Yeah, it's a big aspiration that I've got to play for England. I've struggled obviously in the last few years with fitness, and hopefully, like I said, this surgery would have sorted those issues. And it's one of them, I feel like, how I've gone with seasons so far, if I can put that together over a whole year or a 2-year period, I'll be knocking on the door and putting in those performances. And it's one of them, I feel like I've got the game to be able to play international cricket, and it's now just about showing that over a longer period of time and keep going from there.
Thanks, Lewis. Well done.
Cheers.